Welcome to Degenerate Boomer Podcast. This is our first time filming live. I don't know how my fupa's showing.
No, it's all right, baby.
We're okay, like, you know what I mean? The fupa, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm not as vain as my co-host, Sherry. Here she is. There's my co-host.
There's nothing wrong.
Degenerate Boomer.
Little vain.
And we have Alia. Say your name.
Alia Bajorek.
Thank you, because I brought her up to stage wrong. I was so embarrassed.
That's fine.
Bajorek.
Yeah.
I like Bajorek.
I was just like...
It's just Polish.
I know, but I felt like a monster. Okay.
You're not the first, you're not the last. That's what I always say.
It's perfect, right? But so you are Gen... Z. I was debating over whether you were Alpha. That's like way too young.
Alpha?
The generation before Gen Z. The ones born 2012 and after.
Yeah, no, that's not me.
No.
I'm 1998.
98.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
So
I'm still 90s.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So Alia is also a stand-up comic in New York City. And we are going to discuss dating then and now.
Uh-oh.
This is the
She was born in 98. I gave my first blowjob in 96, so... Times haven't changed, baby.
Yeah, times have changed. Wow. We're going to talk about blowjobs over the years?
Possibly.
Oof. I'm out. No, I'm good.
Come on.
I mean, I'll let you guys, all right. Okay, no, seriously. But, normally what I do want to start with is talking about doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
For the different generations. And for me, I'm 60, so... I really feel like I needed to work hard to hit your generation when I do stand up, and it's important to me because I feel like if you want to work in like a big club, you get like a whole mix of people. Yeah. So I really am trying to like hit everybody. But how do you think about that right now, or you're just kind of like, nah, let me just hit who I'm performing for?
I've been thinking about it more. I did a show in Rochester, and I had a joke about dating a SoundCloud rapper, and I literally looked at people, and I was like, you have no idea what SoundCloud is. And I was like, when I did that joke, it kind of hit me that I was like,
yeah,
not everything I'm doing can really hit all ages.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. And I know that's a struggle. Sherry, you do a lot of generational material. That's why I thought you would be perfect for me. But do you ever worry about hitting the older people? Because you definitely hit the younger people.
Yeah, the younger people respect me when I talk about coming out in 1996 and dating and stuff. But hitting the older crowd, they understand when I say stuff like I was raised by boomers, so I didn't get a lot of hugs and toughen up, what I mean? Feelings, what the fuck are they?
Yeah, right.
So they understand that side, but yeah. So.
But what about the older?
What old, like your age?
Yeah, I mean, but know. I feel like.
I mean, I might be able to hit that, but
have you? Because I mean, you're both. Aaliyah's been doing comedy since she was a child, okay?
Nice.
How long?
I started when I was 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
that's awesome.
Yeah. But you stopped for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, so I started when I was 16, did it for like 2 years, and then I moved to Chicago. And I was just under 21 and I didn't have a fake. So I didn't really want to try to get into bars. So then I switched to like sketch and improv. And then I started back up when I turned 21, and then the pandemic hit. And then I moved here a year and a half ago, and that's when I like dove fully back in.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm trying. That show, there was a lot of older people when I booked you, because a lot of people brought their family.
Right. Oh, no.
Which it's me. My
a lot
age.
of it was my family.
Right.
Nice.
30% of that crowd was my parents.
But I mean,
who's SoundCloud and what is going on with SoundCloud?
They were like, what is happening?
Are you dating?
My grandpa came to that show.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's 86.
That's fucking awesome, grandpa.
Okay, Alia, we have to talk about the other show we did together where the crowd didn't laugh at anybody the whole show. It was in Sherry.
That sounds horrifying.
I was horrified. Like I wanted
was
to
the
cry.
host bad? Because sometimes.
Who do you think the host was, bitch?
Was it you?
Wait.
We're gonna edit all that
What
out.
was that?
We're gonna cut that.
That's the show my grandpa was at. Yeah, the reason that the crowd wasn't laughing at anything is because it was my mom, my dad, my grandpa, my aunt, my cousin.
It's like family dinner.
And then I think maybe my aunt's boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah, then we had like maybe 15 others straggling,
And then my dad's friend and my dad's friend's girlfriend.
Listen.
So that's 8 people in the crowd, and my family sat in the entire front. It was a table, so it was a restaurant, and they were kind of all like.
It was bad.
My aunt came up to me after the show.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, why? Why was
My
it bad?
aunt came up to me after the show and she said, "Better luck next time."
Oh, champ! And gave you that champ.
Better luck next time.
Good try, Johnny boy.
I was like, "Ooh, your family is supportive."
Yeah, they love.
Like, where's that aunt? Like, who's this aunt?
She said, "Better
Could you
luck next
imagine?
time."
Better luck next time.
Like, let's just stick a knife in her and then twist it.
I didn't think it was that
No,
bad.
I think you're hilarious. I've seen you.
No,
once or
she is
twice, and
hilarious,
I think you're
but-
fucking funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but nobody.
Yeah,
it was
my
just,
aunt disagrees.
It was.
My aunt was like, "I don't know. Have you thought about med school?
Have you thought about a rich husband?
Yeah, have you thought about I don't know, joining a country club somewhere?
Right.
Oh, you're just getting older by the minute. You're getting past prime baby season."
No, you're funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
Fuck your aunt, bro. With all due respect.
I mean, we talk about bombing, and bombing never feels good.
No.
And it wasn't even like I felt like, oh, I bombed. I just was like, this crowd is just.
Yeah, because
Not-
my aunt was there.
It was just the crowd, but it was more like it was so bad that we kind of laughed. Like we were just laughing.
You had to.
Yeah.
And that's just like, you can't let bombing, I think, get to your head that much.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's bound to happen. Sometimes it's your fault. Sometimes the crowd is just dead.
Yep.
And they feel like there's a gun being held to their head and they have to be there. But it's like, you chose to come to this comedy show tonight.
Exactly.
You can laugh.
Right.
Yeah.
There's not a stick on that chair that is up your ass right now.
They
Like,
might laugh if there was.
they would have some sort of reaction, at
Exactly.
least if there was. But no, I feel like that crowd, well, again, I'll take credit for it because 80% of it was my family.
Well, I'm going to take some credit because I hosted. And I always say that the host is one of the most important jobs
It is.
because you're supposed to set the table for the night. And I think I put out some paper plates. I didn't put out plastic forks.
Paper plates and red Solo cups.
Right, and red Solo cups, and I don't even think I laid out any type of silverware, china,
No china,
nothing.
You said
Right.
you were like, why do you need napkins when there are paper towels?
Right.
Why do you need napkins when you've got amazing comics here?
Pay attention to us, motherfucker.
So I kind of, was to blame for my own thing, but I was like, oh God, this is a nightmare.
No, it was
But yeah, and I am that age group and I should have hit them and
they didn't like
I was just out there fucking swimming, Okay, but yeah, so our other our subject is when was the last time you would be today is dating and dating over the years from when way back to when me and Sherry, and it's how you found your dates. And we have Alia, who's at a prime dating age with
She's gorgeous too, so
Yes.
I'm sure she's right on. Like,
Oh, really quick though,
Yeah.
will you shout out your social media before we
Oh,
even get-
yeah. It's at Alia.Bajorek on Instagram, at Alia's Funny on TikTok, at Alia Bajorek on Twitter. I should make those all the same.
Yeah,
but,
I did. I went down the line and made mine all the same.
It seems like a lot of work.
But the reason I really like to shout it out more towards the beginning is because sometimes when I'm listening to a podcast, I want to see what the person and I'll
look 'em
scroll
up.
their
It's
social
just
during.
Up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get it going.
Yeah.
You gotta
so,
put a face to the voice.
Yes,
For
yes,
sure.
and then when Sherry's like, well, she's gorgeous, the dudes
You
are
are.
going to be fucking opening their phone right now, so.
Oh,
Do you know that my Instagram is currently 87% men following
that's
me?
shocking.
Mine's like 87% lesbian.
Can
so
you
I
See,
say-
that sounds
understand
like a much safer place.
I don't know if I'll do it.
Can you say thirst trap?
Yeah, well, I mean, she doesn't need to be thirst trap if she's a natural thirst trap. You
Thirst
know what I'm
trap, right.
Cindy
saying?
will swipe up on any single, she'll swipe up on things that I don't even consider a thirst trap.
And
she'll
then
be
I
like,
yell.
yeah, she yells at
It's
me.
because she's a mom.
She yells
She's
at
like
me.
she's like my comedy. I would say older sister.
Right.
And she's like your comedy
She's
mom.
like comedy mom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Last time she posted a thirst trap, which then she did announce to me, they're not public for everybody. It's just a thirst trap for
Oh
certain
yeah,
friends.
I have. I
okay.
post the true thirst traps on
Okay.
my close friends.
Yeah.
Right,
Because I'm
right.
scared to post them on like the main one.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So she would post a thirst trap, and I'm scrolling through, and I'll just go right into her messages, and I'm like,
Yeah, come on.
I said, "What do you?" I don't remember what I said, but it was funny. I said like, "Stop it" or something, and then she messaged me back and goes, "Let me live my
Yes,
life."
let it rock, baby. Let it rock.
Let me live my life.
She goes, "Let me live my life,"
She's a
and,
hot, gorgeous girl, bro. Come on.
and then I messaged
Yeah.
back and said, "Go home."
That is mom right there.
Literally.
Looking
But then
out.
she'll like text me at like 3 a.m. I'm like, why are you up?
Yeah,
Right, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
go home.
Yeah, you go.
You
home.
go.
I am home in my chair, wasted.
In Rochester, just in your chair.
I'm by
wasted.
myself. There's nobody there for me to talk to. I'm alone.
Yelling at young Aaliyah. over
And
there.
I'm just, because she's
Yeah,
the only.
scrolling on Instagram
Right,
being like,
right.
God damn it, Aaliyah, you gotta
Yeah,
stop
right.
posting your body online.
I'm just like, she don't sleep like me. She's up all night like
I
me.
think
She
I
grinds
have
hard.
insomnia
She
too.
does
I
grind
know.
hard. You both grind hard. From what
But yeah, but she's the only person I'm like, I got some ideas. Call me. 2 a.m. Yeah, what's up?
I'm
Now-
going on my way
Let's
home
go.
from
yeah. She's like, what's up? What are we
That's I
talking
gotta do.
about?
I gotta like double book stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I can call you right now, but I'm gonna be getting my nails done.
Right.
Right. Yeah, and then
for
we'll,
one.
and we'll just
Yeah.
go over
2 for
like, we'll go over some material. Right? I'm like, all right, call me right now. I got an idea.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so dating. So Aaliyah is in the middle of the apps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you on them all? Did you get back?
So I'm only on Hinge right now because I was banned from Tinder and Bumble.
Ooh, we got a banner. We got a banner. You got banned. What'd you get banned for?
First off, I've been banned on Tinder twice.
Okay. What's the tea on that?
And I think that they're both dumb reasons. The first time I was like looking for a sugar daddy.
That's okay.
Like as a joke too. I was like,
Yeah.
well, if I get money out of it, whatever. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna be happy.
Girl, get that
Second
money.
time, I used my best friend's number because she's like in a happy relationship. So I was like, all right, well, you don't need it.
Right.
Let me get on Tinder. And then I got a little cocky because I was like at like 600 matches or something. And then a pair of shoes I wanted dropped. And I was like, I don't have the money for these, but you know what I do have? They were like $500 shoes. So I was like, you know what I do have? It's 600 matches. So I changed my bio to...
And a tight pussy. No,
I
I'm kidding.
I changed my bio to,
Yeah.
if all of y'all Venmo me $1,
I got him.
I could get the new shoes I want.
Boing, boing, boing.
And then I got banned within like 3 minutes.
Oh, come on.
Because I was soliciting money.
That's so stupid.
So stupid.
That's so
I didn't even make
dumb.
$1.
So now
I
I'm
didn't even make
$1.
$1. Didn't get the
What?
shoes.
Who's monitoring this shit so soon? to
I
be
think
able to
that
tell?
they flagged me.
Yeah, they definitely, because what a perfect place for you to try to push your fans only and all that, OnlyFans.
Fans only. I love.
No, it is
Sydney.
a lot of girls do that.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon to be banned from Tinder, and they do not take
Yes.
appeals.
Oh,
Once
shit.
you're done, you're done.
Right.
Oh wow.
And I think my whole phone is banned because I tried to use my mom's phone
I was
number.
like, use another email address. Or
No, you
something.
can't.
She,
Oh.
she,
'Cause I, like,
they
tried
got her IP.
Yeah, I literally think they have my IP.
What the fuck?
They got her home internet. They got her IP from her cell. They know about
They
her.
know.
Well, damn.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to.
If you
I'm
want a
not,
real sugar daddy, I can hook you up.
Okay, maybe.
I got you.
Okay,
I got
maybe.
you. I mean, you know.
Like, how old?
I would say, they're executives, corporate guys, so probably like 45 and up. I would
Okay.
say.
I mean, 45. I feel like
Between
I
45 and like 65. I would say.
65 is a little.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
pushing
A little.
some look good
pushing
though. They
it.
got like
That's
little salt and
pushing it.
pepper hair,
That's-
you know.
I would say 45 is
Sydney's
pushing it.
That's pushed it in the
45.
grave. Bitch, you know how old I am?
No, I meant I'm 24. 65
Right,
is
right.
what?
No.
21 years my senior.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to let
yeah,
that
no.
happen.
No,
And I will
no.
make sure your mother knows.
Okay.
I won't
All
let
right.
that
Now,
happen.
okay, so
Although I feel like
Cindy's
her,
death staring me like, do not
No.
get Aaliyah a sugar daddy, Sherry. Bad influence right now.
I
But-
just love the idea of money. I don't love the idea of having a sugar daddy.
Yeah, it is.
What I think I
kinda
want
gross.
is just like a rich father
Yeah, like a trust fund baby.
Yeah, I would love
Right.
nothing more.
I wish I was born into
I would have
that,
been a
too.
perfect trust fund baby.
Me too.
It would have been.
Oh God, I would have loved it.
Well, really, who would suck at it, really?
I know, right?
Well,
some do. Some
do.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, these kids out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, because if you like have all that money and you don't even do anything
Right.
and you're
True.
boring.
Right.
True,
Right.
true.
At least open a bar.
Or I hate it
Something.
when people have so much money and they dress so badly.
Yeah, they look poor.
Not even that. Like they'll go into Gucci and they'll buy anything that's head to toe Gucci. And it's like, how do you go into Gucci and only pick out the ugliest things you can find?
Right.
And then you pair them just because you can buy it doesn't mean you should.
Right, exactly. Just because it says Gucci doesn't mean it looks good, baby.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Gucci still has some misses.
For sure.
And I know people that
For
go in and
sure.
they only buy the misses.
Yeah.
All right. That would be me.
Nah, bro.
Also, if you have that much money, I don't know, get a stylist.
I know,
Yeah,
and do you
fashion.
really? I mean, I know, I agree with you. I think like these people that I see, like all head to toe, designer stuff. I feel like sometimes they just like the housewives. It just looks ridiculous sometimes,
Well, I think it's because they think it's what they should be wearing.
Right.
And it's very
I mean,
flashy.
and it's I mean it's like
Gaudy.
That being
all the
said,
name brand like just
if I could afford it, I'd be doing that probably.
Right. As Cindy's talking that shit, hold on, let's see what's in.
Did you see the new sneaker collab?
Did you see what I
Yeah,
carry
saw
in my
that. LeBron
pocket?
James had it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
See,
like
Cindy
them.
talks about brand name stuff, but she's carrying a caboodle.
That's
of
yours,
Tiffany
Cindy?
and Company. Yeah, that ain't
That's
mine, bro.
so funny.
That's mine. It's what I carry my podcast equipment in.
That's
Yeah.
so
All
funny.
right, and you know, it's not like I paid more than $9.99 for it.
But it looks
bootleg.
real.
Oh man,
That's boot.
that I ordered that from China, and when I
Oh,
tell
no.
you the slow boat from China, I
Yeah, what,
mean
it takes
like
6 weeks?
oh maybe 10.
Yeah,
Maybe 10.
I bought 3 of them.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I got.
Different
I
sizes?
gave one to all the same. I
All the
gave
same.
one to my niece and one to Alexa, and I had one. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? And I'm like, oh my god,
Equipment.
just equipment. I'm just like, Sherry, wait till you see
Hell
what I'm
yeah,
carrying
wait
my
till you see
equipment
this.
in.
That's awesome.
I'm a trust fund baby.
No, I wish I was. That'd be a fancy dildo case, I tell you that. You know, for travel, you know.
Yeah, only for travel.
I love that idea. I love that idea.
TSA
So,
agents.
yeah,
whatever.
So the apps. Let's get back
Let's get
to.
back.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
When I was young, I'm gonna age myself. Like I've already said my age, but I'm gonna tell you how we used to find dates.
Talk about it. Talk about it, baby.
It was called the party line.
I vaguely do remember that. I'm
Do
not gonna
you?
lie. Yeah, it was like
I've never
everyone
heard
was
this.
on the phone together, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have your phone,
Mhm.
okay? And when I was
Dial-up.
growing up, you were very
Dial-up.
lucky if you got your own
Landlines.
phone line,
Yeah, it was
okay?
landlines.
Because there's normally just one phone line into
In
the
your
house,
home.
right?
Yeah.
But if you were, you know, special,
Okay.
like my dad got me my own phone line,
$5.99
and I had my
a
own.
month.
Yep, added it on, right? And I had like one of those little princess phones. Do you
Cute.
remember those
The
cute?
cute ones.
I do miss like a physical phone.
I love them.
They're so nice
love them.
to like
To hold
talk
it.
into.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I had my princess phone and my own phone line, and you would call these like numbers, and like 25 people would. It was a party line, and all these different people would be on it.
And you knew
Chat.
them?
No, you did
No,
not.
no,
It was
no.
like a lottery.
This
You
is
know.
so scary.
This is a lottery.
That is
And-
terrifying.
and
Ted
now that
Bundy
I-
on the other end.
Yeah,
What is
right.
that?
I'm not
Pedophiles.
joking. I'm
Oh,
serious, right?
Yeah.
So, and then they would be like, so where are you? You know, and they would try to talk dirty and stuff. And I know half of them were like 65-year-old men, you know, and we're like
That's disgusting.
17, 18, right?
Yeah,
Because
that's raunchy.
very young was the rotary phone.
All right, tick, 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 tick.
Yeah,
tick, tick.
and then,
They're fun,
right.
too.
They are
But
fun.
so that's how you could meet dates. It was on the party line.
Mm.
I'm going to go even dark,
Mm.
even CB radio.
Like truck drivers,
Like
bro?
truck driving CB
I'm so
Now
sorry.
that, come on, now
radio.
that.
I would go find dates
On
on
CB radio. My brother had one set up in the house.
What about a bar?
Honey,
let's go to
That's
a
how I
bar?
did it. That's how I did it.
no, but I
That's
mean,
how I did it.
that's simple.
But you're talking about not in real life. Right?
I'm
You
talking about,
generate
like-
how these kids meet people not in real life.
Right.
We had
Because
CB
with, like,
radio,
dating
we had
apps.
party line.
Right.
Right,
Like,
that was your apps.
I literally was
basically.
like, Cindy, you could just also leave the house.
no. This was our app. So my
Okay.
brother had a CB
I was so-
radio,
okay.
and I met a dude on the CB radio.
Oh, was
okay?
it
So
fun?
he'd be
I'm
like,
so
happy
breaker,
you're still
no,
alive.
because everybody was driving around with CB radios
Breaker,
in
breaker,
their
19.
cars.
Breaker, 19.
They were driving around with them in their cars.
Everybody did, because there was no cell phone. So the only way you can contact
Good
like
point.
next
That's
each
good.
to-
other
That's actually a good point.
We
was
had
over
Nextel
the
like
CB
that. Yeah, I
radio.
remember
Like,
that.
so my brother was more into like that whole technology. Him and his buddies all had them little CB radios in their car. And that's how you would get your own little channel, and you would have a name, and that's how you would contact each other while you were driving. You don't know the struggle of not having a cell phone, but that's a different podcast,
That's a
okay?
whole nother topic. Yeah.
So, but we would meet, my brother I met this guy that only lived a few streets down on the CB radio. His name was Carl.
That's your baby daddy.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I wish. What a great story that would have
I
been.
might have only been.
And then he got me impregnated 3
right,
times.
Right, exactly. And I met him on the Roger.
Yeah,
break
Rabbit,
Yeah,
that.
and every time he came, he would go breaker 19.
Breaker,
breaker, all mine.
Sperm daddy. Breaker, sperm daddy.
Exactly.
Sperm daddy 45.
Insemination Central, right?
Yeah. I was probably only 14.
No,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is so
Okay,
scary.
okay.
So, anyway.
That's creepy.
you
That's
know,
terrifying.
Sounds creepy.
How old
So-
was he? 42?
No. You know, he was probably like 18
Oh, that's a
because
little
he
too
did go to
old.
my school.
Too old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so, and then the classified ads.
I did that. I remember that. I do
Right.
remember that.
That was very
Mhm.
popular.
I remember that, yeah.
Huge. And also missed connections on the classified
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
Misconnections is a fun
Right.
one.
That's fun. I saw
Yeah.
you on the train.
Yeah, I saw you on the
Yeah.
train.
Right.
You looked at me. I looked away
Right.
because I was nervous.
Exactly.
So-
in your raincoat.
I was so scared.
Yeah. So that
Scary.
was ours.
That's
And now
awesome.
for me, but Sherry, you were more like the AOL.
Okay, so we had AOL chat rooms.
Yup.
All right, where you would put like I was bi back then because I didn't.
What was your name?
It was.
Was it Bye Bye Baby? But it was B-I-B-I.
It was actually Share Dog.
Share Dog.
With 2 G's, like
Ooh.
Snoop Dogg. It was Share Dog with 2 G's, like 82, which is the year I'm born.
Yeah.
And you would go into these lesbian or bi chat rooms, and you would just put, it would just be abbreviations like white, W, female,
With
bi.
ASL?
Yeah, W, female, bi, whatever. And then I would just talk to these girls, like they would instant message me on AOL, and I would talk to them that way. I've never met anyone online though.
You did beat him then.
Never
but
met
no.
anyone on dating
Meeting
apps.
people
Never met
is
anyone online.
Scary.
I
from
got
the
all my
internet.
pussy in real life.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, I did.
I respect that.
In the wild.
I did in the wild.
In the
Yeah,
wild, yeah.
of course.
I've been working on a bit about that, which I'm gonna
Yeah.
probably do tonight.
Into the
Um,
wild.
Can't wait to see it.
meeting someone in the wild.
Right,
So
yeah, you're.
So now you've heard about us old asses, and
Yeah,
it was, I feel like the whole dating way back was not even as nearly as entertaining as what today's.
yeah,
is
because
like.
I'm sure you have met some characters.
Well, plus, yeah. So here
Right?
we go.
Yeah.
We're gonna dive right into what
I mean,
these.
She got kicked
Jen-
off of fucking Tinder.
I know,
I
we're
got,
gonna-
kicked off, I got
awesome.
kicked off of Bumble too.
No way.
I don't know what I did on Bumble.
That's awesome.
They don't let you back on either.
You're just too hot. They were like, "Fuck this,
I
too much competition."
And not even. I don't want to say that.
I
I
so.
do think on Bumble, I think I got reported because I think people thought it was catfishing.
Right, you're like, this isn't really her.
Because I also on Bumble, because you have to message first. I would never message anyone first.
Oh, okay.
Or if I did, I would get bored and I would just say roast me to all
Oh,
of
that's
them.
fun.
That's
funny.
fun. You
Yeah,
were
that's
horrified.
funny.
I
That's
thought
a
it was
good
fun.
idea. That's, yeah.
Wait.
Well, because you also get to learn very quickly what these people are like.
Right.
Because some of them are like, oh no, I could never roast you. Like you're too perfect. And I'm like, ew, shut up. You sound awful.
You look like Barbie.
And I'm like, ew, you're so
Right.
boring.
No, yeah.
Talking to you is like probably gonna be the worst thing ever.
Wait,
so
let
you
me
beat
just
them
put
out.
this out there really quick for everybody. Aaliyah is a master roaster.
Stop.
I'm not. No,
Nice.
I'm not even. This kid.
Nice.
Like we go to Heckle Mike and
Definitely
she fucking
get 'em all.
annihilates
I
the
think
room.
I'm just
Nice.
a bully.
Yeah, she is. She's an old school bully, but
Nice.
man,
I was a bully growing up.
if
in school.
anybody ever
Yeah.
needs to put someone on a roast in New York City, hit my girl up,
I'm doing
okay?
this,
Are you?
February 15th.
Yeah, like she's a
Nice.
killer. So
Nice.
yeah, so okay, now so then it kind of explains why she likes to get roasted in the comics because the messages because she's going to annihilate those.
Yeah, and it lets you know what kind of guys they are too.
It lets
If
you
they're
know what
roasting
kind of
you,
guys
are
they
you
are.
funny?
Because if they are, like, actually, if they say something funny,
Yeah,
like,
that's hot. You
it's
know?
hot, and it's
Yeah.
also, like, you get to, like, know that they have a personality. Or some of them would go insane off the deep end and they would respond, like, a paragraph that I had to scroll through being like, you'd only be hot if you lost 15 pounds. You're probably the ugliest one in your friend group, and you're super insecure about it. And you dye your hair blonder just because you'll never find real happiness in life.
Oh my
And
god.
it's just like, first of all, none of that is a joke.
No,
Like,
they're probably talking about themselves.
I was
actually.
literally like, maybe if you knew what a roast was, you would have understood. I didn't say, please.
Put me down.
I didn't say talk down to me.
Right.
But now I know that is what you would do.
Right,
So,
now you already
flag.
see how the first fight's going to go with
Not
it.
Exactly.
even first fight, first date. They're just
Yeah.
gonna be like, so you're a woman, huh?"
Right. And I have a little penis.
yeah. They'd be like,
And I have a micro penis, and that's
Ooh,
why.
so, I don't know. Are you
So
one of
you're
those
a
women that?
You're a chick.
Oh, so you're one of them broads.
Yeah, you're one of those broads.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh, you look like that online too, but I don't know. I had to make sure. Are you gonna be one of those broads that makes me want to split the check?
We're going Dutch.
Can I have your Venmo for your half?
Or
One of
just
those.
Request the Venmo after. That's the
Request.
worst,
Don't even
right?
ask for Venmo. Find it.
Right.
You're just gonna go on your.
I'm gonna start requesting $20 after every
Yeah,
date.
just after it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fee.
Even
That's
if
your
I
fee.
did, even if
No.
I didn't pay for anything,
Yeah,
I want
that is
$20.
Right, and then you could get your $600 shoes.
Really?
And then I
though,
can get my
that-
and then it would fund my shopping
Boom,
addiction.
baby. Yeah.
But that would definitely show if they had a sense of humor.
Right.
If you
Right.
freaking left,
It's true.
and then you went to Venmo them.
I'm gonna get banned from Venmo too then because I'm gonna like request like $20 for a good time.
Right.
And then they're gonna think I'm a prostitute.
Yeah.
But on
That's funny,
Messenger,
though.
I noticed you can request money on like when you message people like Apple Pay. You can
Yeah.
request
Oh,
me through.
yeah, I saw
So that would
I
even
saw
be
that.
funny. You could just like random because I used to
I saw
do that for a joke. I would send people like my friends request for $1,000 and
Right.
like click here to pay
Remember
Cindy.
that tag you gave me?
Yeah.
$1,000.
Oh, I saw you last night performing. That's crazy because I helped you write that joke.
I
So
read,
can I have
exactly. That
can I
tag
have
you gave me.
$30?
Yeah.
please?
I did that. Someone gave me a tag and I Venmoed him $20.
Oh,
I
that's
told her
sweet.
she's
I did.
being ridiculous.
That's really nice.
He called me Andrew Dyke Clay.
That's
I thought
pretty
that was
good.
fucking awesome.
you know,
That's pretty good.
And I'm gonna.
So I
that's
gave
amazing.
him $20 for
But
it.
you don't need to pay anybody. You know, if
You
it's
don't have
especially
to,
if it's another
yeah.
comic.
I'm,
we're just-
I'm brand new, so I
yeah,
don't know.
I told her stop paying.
I'm
freaking-
rolling in money.
Yes, no, I'm not.
I'm like, Sherry,
I got
you
a
don't
sugar
pay
mama.
these dudes for their tags at open mic. But you know
Yeah,
what the good
right,
thing
right.
about the heckle mic is here, and a shout out to Sarah
Yes.
for Sarah Suzuki for that kick-ass
That's a
heckle
great-
mic, right?
She's a great producer.
Yeah,
Such
amazing.
a
And
good
comedian.
idea
And
too.
Yeah.
comedian. Yeah.
And it's a great mic, but the best part is I recorded everything because
Mhm.
the shit they yell out to you is material for me. Like I
Yes.
know what I look
oh, yeah,
like.
that's true.
Yeah, so
That's
you
true.
they
You're
could have been
scared of me.
Yeah, but like I said, because you're too
Shocking.
intimidating, you're too hot. Right?
Shocking.
Yeah. They would, for me, they'd be like, Dyke!
she yells out every dude that was
Aaron
up there.
Carter!
No, that's too nice. You look like Aaron Carter on
14-year-old boy with
crack.
tits.
You know, that's the kind of
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
they would do.
Yeah, they're pretty harsh.
But no, I mean, it's not. I didn't even think they were that harsh. I
No.
mean, a lot of it was good shit that you could say like, "Oh, I know what I look like," and use it. You know.
okay,
Right.
okay.
But yeah, but it was tons of fun. And Aaliyah, dating comics, which those are the ones you meet in the wild, right?
Right.
Okay, so
What are
you
your
did it.
thoughts on being a chuckle fucker?
Okay.
Oh, can we talk? I've never heard that saying before.
Yeah.
I love it.
This is the second time in the past like 2 days I've heard that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it
Especially
because
because they're not that hot.
Well, that's what I was talking to my
But
friends
they're funny.
literally earlier about. I was like,
Funny.
it's crazy that there is the term chuckle fucker.
That's so funny.
Because it's like, are there really that many people just chasing after comics?
Right.
I think
Well,
so.
he was like, if you have a great set and then you go off stage, you can get it. I was like, I
Slide
think
in.
that works a lot better for guys than
Yeah.
just for me. Because it's like, I think if I do a great set and then I go off stage, men are going to be like, did a man write that?
Right,
Like,
yeah, right. Competition.
Who
right?
did that?
Exactly.
Who taught you to
You're
tell
a woman
jokes?
and you're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Right.
Who taught you sorcery?
Sorcery. Are you a witch?
Yeah. I'm gonna burn you at the stake later.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, you date
No.
comics though?
I've dated a comic before.
But do you think you're a chuckle fucker if you're a
No.
comic dating another comic?
No.
No.
It's
Not
a
at all.
non-comic
Yeah.
chasing
after.
comic.
Oh,
I think it's
that's
also
what
like
it
a
is.
pattern.
Okay.
Well,
I see
I've
what
got
you're
a
saying.
straight friend who is a huge comedy fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, and I love her for it. Like, you know, whenever we're together, she's like all for every, like when we come to the city together, she is like all for every show until 2 a.m. But she wants a comedian. She wants a comedy dude. You know what I mean?
She wants
And
someone
I
to
was
make her
like,
laugh.
I'm like, well, yeah. I mean,
Well, I will say, someone making you laugh is
Yeah.
extremely attractive.
Oh, for sure.
Because I don't want to go out and be like, I've had a lot of first dates where I think that the other person thought it was such a good first date, and it's like, yeah, because I'm hysterical on this date right
Right.
now. You
I'm
are
carrying
providing
it.
nothing.
Right.
You are doing. I'm talking
Yeah.
to a blank wall right
Exactly.
now,
Blank
and
space,
it's working
baby.
because I can bounce off of myself right now,
Right,
and
right.
you're having a great time. But
Right.
also, I could go home and do this by myself.
Right,
Like I
exactly.
did not need you to be here for me to be entertained. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Fucking awesome.
right. So
I need you, bro.
you've
I'll
dated.
talk to myself.
It's true.
So in the wild is when you would be meeting comics.
Yeah.
In the wild. Okay, but that's not really. So we have established you're not a chuckle fucker if you're a comic dating comics, and that's also very common because especially when you start going on the road, because all you're hanging out with is other comics.
Also,
Right.
I
You
feel
make
like,
it your life.
especially being a woman in comedy, I think that if I meet like a guy out, whatever, in the wild, sure, or like on an app, comedy is so male dominated.
I'm learning that.
Comedy is such like a hang too. So you're like hanging out with these people, like going to mics, and like these are the people you're with all the time. And then if it's like this guy that I'm dating has to be okay with me hanging out with all these other guys,
Oh, yeah.
and I just can't really
Oh, I didn't
see.
even think about
yeah.
that.
Also,
Mhm.
that
That's an
is
angle.
one angle. Also, another thing is your lifestyle. If you're
Oh.
dating someone who
Yeah.
has a 9 to 5,
Yeah, and then
I
I'm
mean,
going out for like
Aaliyah's-
5 to 9, basically.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
right, but
5
Aaliyah,
to 1, if we're
Yeah,
being honest.
right.
like,
Yeah.
so she's B shift, really.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean,
It's the night shift, baby. We're clocking in.
Right, Aaliyah's a
Yeah.
nanny,
Yeah.
also, like that's her
Ah,
job.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Much respect for you
Yeah,
for that.
but
Yeah.
also her job is she goes out and she does those mics until
Right.
1, 2 in the morning or shows. You
Yeah.
know?
Of course. Of course.
So
And even if you're
dating,
not doing a micro show, you gotta go hang at a show to like
Mhm.
socialize and like get these connections and everything.
Yeah,
Like it's a
network.
lot. It's
I feel like the guy for you though, if you were to date, would be somebody maybe in the service industry who works those same hours.
Like a waiter.
No, like a
Sexy
bartender could do.
waiter.
Sexy
Sexy bartender.
maybe.
Your age group,
For
come
my
on,
age group.
A manny.
But I don't know, like
a manny.
a nanny. I
I'm a
don't
nanny
know.
and you're a manny.
I don't know.
I don't think you should settle because you are really funny.
I don't want to settle.
And you're
yeah.
really hot and you're really smart.
And she's way too young to even give a shit
Yeah,
about
exactly.
that.
You're way
I would
too
love
young.
a ring on my finger right now at this very.
I
She wants a baby already.
I
She's
want a baby
too
so
young.
bad.
I mean, 24, we were, back in the day, my friends.
They were all married.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
They were popping out babies at 19, 20, 21.
My mom
so I get it.
keeps
I
telling
get it.
me, she's like, oh yeah, when I was your age, I met your father.
Oh, 100%. Same, yeah.
I'm like, that's such a cool thing to say to me.
right
now.
How's
Thank
that
you.
going to help me, Mom?
Yeah, I was like, that's cool. Should I go to Bermuda on a work trip right now and see if I run into someone who happens to live in
Right.
the same town?
Right,
Is
exactly.
that's
Ding, ding, ding.
yeah, that's gonna work for me right now too. Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Right. I
Yeah.
feel you.
So, okay,
Feel you.
so let's talk about some of your dating fails on the app. We're not going to talk
Ooh.
about your dating fail with comics because that's
No.
normal.
No, and they're all going to listen in because they're going to be like, oh, that was
Oh
That
yeah,
was
Jonathan,
but,
that
you know,
was
No,
Danny
but,
boy.
you know,
That was no
dating
doubt.
a comic is always two comics. That's a fail. No, I know
I
a
don't
lot that are
know. A
married
lot
and
of
very
comics
Some
are,
are-
and that's
yeah.
the thing. 'Cause I feel like a lot of people meet at work
and
Right.
they work
Oh,
and they
yeah.
work nights
Mhm.
together.
and they work nights
Yep.
together. And
Sometimes it can work, yeah.
I think sometimes it works. I'm not saying I'm banking on that. I'm not saying that
No.
I'm like out
No.
there looking for that. But
if
I'm
it
also
happens.
yeah, if it happens,
Yeah.
I think I'm taking a break from it.
Right.
I think-
right.
I think I'm gonna take a step back and assess the situation.
Exactly.
But
look into it a little
yeah, I also think there
say it.
No, I think that there have been a few comics and a few I think men. There have been a few men in general too that are just like, we would be so great together.
They've said that.
Yeah,
And
I'm like,
what's your response?
What
to
makes
that?
you think that?
That's what you say.
Yeah.
Right to their face.
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
What makes you think that? Because I'm like, do you
Fucking
even
awesome.
know me? Like,
Right.
you've seen me do stand up like twice, and then you're
Right.
like,
We should titty fuck behind
we
the bar.
should. Do you wanna? Literally, a few have been like, should we just like hook up? And I'm like, what?
Ew.
In what world?
Ew.
In
Who do you
what
think I
world?
fucking am? Bro?
In what world do you think I'm gonna? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Oh my god, that was an option this
Like,
whole
oh
time.
my god, I could totally hook up with you because you're like a comic too.
Wait. What?
No, fuck that, bro.
Hold on.
No.
Should we? Like, no.
But then the best part is when you guys have to start like writing material about each other.
Oh.
And now you're just spilling your entire
That's
relationship,
good.
you know?
Yeah.
That was a clause in my last relationship with a comic. I said, if you ever write a joke about me, I'm going to burn your house down.
It's a
Yeah.
wrap, right?
I'm
It's a
gonna-
wrap, yeah.
But I know a lot of headlining comics. I don't personally know them, but there are a ton of headlining huge comics that are married to each other that I didn't even know were married to each other.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, and they're huge.
Right.
And
They're
they're on the
telling
road.
material about each other.
And they never do.
Yeah.
They never talk about
No,
that's
they
probably
never
why
do
they're
it on
happy
stage. And
together.
I watch their Netflix specials, you know what I mean? And
that's
I know
probably
they're
why
married.
they're still together.
Yep.
It keeps it healthy.
It
Yeah,
does.
they're
You
not
just gotta,
talking
like,
shit
don't
all
I
the
don't
time.
want someone to go on stage and tell a joke like, "Oh, my girlfriend,"
Mhm.
when we're like,
Or my wife, because everybody,
Yeah.
Like, she queefed in my face last
Yeah.
night. You know, no
I
one
would-
wants to hear that.
like,
Like-
I would like grab them by the ear.
Yeah, like they talk
Drag
shit
them
about
off
this.
stage.
Drag them
I would buy one of those comically large canes, sweep them off stage,
Yeah.
and be like, "And if you ever say anything about me on stage again,
Right. You just cane the shit out
I'm
of
like,
them.
I
Just
know
cane
where
them.
you live. I know where your family lives."
Right, it's a wrap.
Right. So that I have noticed that the ones that are married, I always paid attention, you know, and then
They're
they
not
never
talking about each
talk
other.
about each other. So, what app are you left on?
I'm on Hinge.
Hinge.
How do you like that? Isn't that the
I
one
hate it.
they say this is the
The one made to be deleted.
there you go, the one made to be.
So
one
what
made
does
to
that
be
mean?
deleted.
for me?
Sponsor
'Cause
us, Hinge.
I
Sponsor
don't
us.
even know what that means.
Hinge is like, it's like, they say Tinder's for hooking up.
Okay.
I don't know what they say Bumble is for, but then
Friends.
Hinge is like, you're running love.
Marriage.
Oh, it's like,
Oh, we're in
is that like
love
Christian
now.
Mingle?
I guess.
Christian
if you go to the
fucking
Christian
Mingle.
part.
Christian Mingle.
My
Can
brother went on that.
eHarmony.
Yeah, he
Really?
said it was all fat and sad people.
Aw. They just want
Who
love.
could
They
recite
just want
Bible
love.
verses, you know? John 13. Thou shalt not, you know.
Not a bunch of fat, sad people.
Who love Jesus.
That's- You're not on the Christian
No, I'm not
Mingle.
on Christian Mingle.
But did
I'm
you
not on
ever
eHarmony
think
either.
No, you don't need
That's it,
Christian.
eHarmony.
No, I'm not
Is
on
that
eHarmony.
Okay,
I'm not on
Cupid. I've
Farmers
heard of
Only.
OkCupid.
Yeah, what's OkCupid?
I've heard of that.
Oh, I think OkCupid is like if you're in your 30s.
Yeah, see,
Oh, for the
we're
old
older, we're
folks.
older. Yeah.
eHarmony.
I've heard of eHarmony.
Is that for old people?
Yeah.
Oh, Match.com. We're
I'm not on any.
Okay, do you want to
If
know?
it's a website, I'm not on it. If it's an app,
I have a story. I just thought about it.
swallow your water.
He said if it's a website, I'm not on it.
It's not an
Anything
app.
motherfucking .com, bitch.
.com.
I'm not 65, okay, Sherry?
So listen to what I did.
That was awesome.
I set my
love that.
mother up
Oh, yeah.
on one of those apps, and I think it was like Gray Hair Don't Care. I don't know. It
Oh,
had a name. It had a name like Elder Meat, or I wish I had my notes.
Old people.
Oh, my notes are in my phone, and my
Boomba,
phone is
boomba.
recording us. But
Two old people in love.
no,
Yeah.
listen, it's not funny. I went on there,
Retirement home.
and I signed
Not a
up.
nursing home.
Signed up.
Retirement community.
You guys are making fun of my age group. Okay, this is like my app,
Like, I'll
okay?
be there in 20 years.
Maybe it's like greypussyhair.com. I
I
don't
was
know.
just thinking that. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it though.
But-
They're too dirty.
I went on there for my mom, right? And I'm looking, and I signed up under my name because I had to like scope
Okay,
it
your
out.
name.
Well, I didn't want to give my mother profile till they saw what was out there, you know?
Okay.
So you were gonna
And
catfish them into coming
Then
to you
I got bombarded
With
I'm
all the
so
men?
with all the men.
You know,
Were they in
nursing
scooters?
homes are like where some of the highest STD rates are.
Yeah, in the villages.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
all
awesome.
these
They're just fucking
old
skanking
people,
and banking, man.
They're
Good for
just
them.
all banging, and they're like, well, we're already on our way out.
Right, who gives a fuck?
Why do I need protection? It's
Right.
because you're going to get syphilis.
Gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea, those still impact you no matter what age you are.
Yeah, it would make it worse too. Hepatitis, no big
Yeah.
deal.
It's
Yeah.
it's not as easy to cure when you're 85 and had a hip replacement already. Like,
Throw some AIDS in the mixtape, you know what I mean?
But I got
Fuck
a
it.
lot of men. Like,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my God, this
They're
is it. But I never put my
Plus your
mother
mom's
on.
hot, I heard, right?
No, but I
Okay.
didn't put it on there for my mom because I felt like, you know.
Because you wanted the attention.
No, I just
You
felt
want the
like,
old men in the scooters.
Because you were like, oh God, it's been a really rough few days.
honestly, the calls I would have got for her being confused would have just been way worse.
Okay.
You know, like, I'm so confused, I don't understand. It was just too much, so I didn't. And I was like, all right, this is it. I'm not. But at any rate, I finally, like, somehow got the emails to stop. And I wish I could remember the name, but the name was hysterical. And I'll name the podcast the name.
If I remember the name.
Yeah,
of
if I
it.
remember.
Gray hair don't care.
Yeah.
There's
I love that, though. Gray hair,
I
don't
know.
care.
That
I
is
like
good.
that. I like that.
I like
it's
that.
catchy.
I like
it's
that.
catchy.
So, Aaliyah, were you gonna read us some of your? She saved some things.
Oh yeah,
for us.
I
Put your
saved all of
phone.
my
Let's
Hinge likes for you
Fucking
guys to
do
look
it.
at.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hinge is a nightmare. and
So
I
Hinge is for
hate
people
it.
that are trying to be serious.
Yeah, they're like looking for. Here, you can look at my profile
Beautiful nails,
too
by
if you
the way.
want. Thank you
Like,
so
Like
much.
legit.
This is my profile. So I will say this: my profile is unhinged right now. It usually is.
Yeah.
But my friend Grant switched his profile to all young Sheldon prompts, and then he said it was working really well. So I said, I'll try it too.
And let's figure it out.
What's
Well,
the
so here, so it goes.
From that show.
It's a photo of me, and then it goes, I go crazy for it, young
Oh,
Sheldon.
that's cute. Oh, wow. Now
and-
that is a
no.
Hot diggity
That's
damn.
That's it.
Mama
No.
Cindy's calling the flag on the
No.
flag. Calling the flag on the flag.
No.
Pick two.
Right.
Picture
Picture two. She's in
Of course,
lingerie.
it's not
Look,
lingerie.
she only scrolled
It's
1
not
second,
lingerie. It's not lingerie.
and
I would
she
also like
has
to say-
on a fucking
corset.
corset.
So she's in BDSM
And let me say something
She's wearing
too.
BDSM.
My mother bought me this corset for
Okay,
Christmas.
Okay.
So
alright.
yeah, my mother would be okay. My mom would be like, "Wow,
It's
what a
mother
great
approved.
photo."
Look
Um,
at her breast in this one.
Me
They're
with
great.
a s'more.
They're great.
Changed my mind about young Sheldon.
All right, you're still kind of.
I posted this photo of me on Instagram, and someone commented.
That's awesome.
Someone commented, "Shall we wait for you to finish getting dressed?"
Thank you. That wasn't me either. So there's more out there.
And then this one, I want someone who
Oh,
wants
damn.
to go get lobster mac and cheese while watching Young Sheldon.
Okay, that's cute.
That is cute. It's classy.
Okay, she's tied up.
That's what I
What-
said.
what's
BDSM. I
happening?
just said
It's,
BDSM. and there
it's
she
from a
is.
sketch. Here, I have 35 likes right now.
I couldn't imagine.
I don't know why. I can't wonder why.
You can go through them. I'm convinced that you can guess where I'm from. No.
Wait, that's the guy.
Yeah, I hate him already. It's a nightmare.
Wait, the guy. He has a coffee cup, sipping a coffee cup. That's
He's a
odd.
maybe.
He's cute.
No.
What?
He was in one photo.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a.
What
Oh,
the
this
fuck?
guy's got birds.
No,
He's got-
not birds, Sydney. They look like gigantic
Oh,
It's
parrots.
like those freaking $4,000.
Two birds.
Birds.
Exotic animals.
And they're probably shitting on his
Shit
back.
over.
You know what his apartment probably looks like? A fucking nest.
You know what?
Yeah,
He-
he's got a huge bird cage in the fucking corner, yeah.
Fucking bird shit everywhere. Get out of here.
Bird seed, just crunching on it in the morning.
Okay, he's bald. Keep going. When they wear a hat in 20. Okay, yeah.
God, I feel so bad for you.
I mean,
Yeah, it's just not.
they're so white.
what the fuck is? And he could have done without the daisy. on
They're
his,
so white.
It's just.
These are the
not.
white. Can you? Oh, he's cute.
He's cute.
He's kind of cute. I
Yeah.
like him.
Oh my god, these are such.
He looks like that.
Oh my god,
He was
these
cute
he's
until
cute.
he-
Okay,
Yeah,
hold
I'll
on.
match with him.
Let me
He's
just
gay.
explain
And he
because
doesn't wanna
you
tell
guys
you.
can't see these photos. Just picture. He's beautiful. Just he is. He's
He looks like a
gorgeous,
model.
but he looks
That
way
one.
too old for you.
He's 30.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, black don't
I
crack.
also
Yeah.
don't think he lives here.
He's hot.
He is.
He's super fucking
He also
handsome.
looks like he could be gay.
Well, he
I
said,
know.
I'm looking for my headphones, but if I find a girlfriend in the process, so be it.
That's so weird.
Ugh.
That's
Yeah.
was he from Nigeria?
But he's gorgeous.
That's really weird.
He's like, look at his
ripped.
body. Oh dear God.
Damn.
He's ripped.
Yeah. No,
If
he's
loving this is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Oh,
Equinox.
come on.
Yeah, I can tell you go to Equinox, buddy.
Yeah, we know that
I
already.
get it.
We know that already.
he is so beautiful. He could be gay.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
That's what
he's
I'm saying.
way too beautiful.
He definitely looks good.
But yeah, but
I feel so
everybody.
bad for you.
But the majority of these for
That
people
sucks,
out there,
man.
it looks like Harvard just blew up on her page. Harvard
Yeah,
college
even
boys.
Harvard.
Or like you're at the clearance rack at TJ Maxx
gonna
and you
say,
just
yeah.
can't find anything.
But they're
You
so
know?
like typical collegey
Oh, yeah,
white
yeah,
type
yeah,
of boy.
yeah.
You know what I
They're
mean?
bad.
They're just
Hi,
yeah.
my name is Darren. And
Yes.
This is Karen.
Some of the
Yes.
things,
Karen and Darren.
a life goal of mine, visit every country in the world.
Well, no shit. Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
I want someone who has a great sense of humor and music.
That,
Yeah,
that's so much depth. Let me tell you.
but also, let me tell you,
got a lot of depth, baby. Go on there.
I think that there's this whole. I saw something about this. How like men, when they say someone who wants a great sense of humor, they want someone who laughs at their jokes.
Oh yeah, that's what they mean by that.
So if like they're
Yeah,
like, oh, I want
yeah.
someone with a great sense of humor, like hell yeah, I do comedy. They're like, that's. I want to be the funny one.
Right, you're not allowed to be the funny one.
Yeah.
Only I can.
Yeah. Only I can do that. Or you whisper what I said into my. You whisper into my ear what you want to say, and then I'll say it.
And I'll
louder,
say it
so
for
I get
you.
the- So I get the laugh.
Right, like you get they get
Yeah.
the repercussion. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we've covered this episode.
I laughed a lot. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Leah's fun, bro.
Aaliyah, thank you for being our
Thank you.
very first
Live.
Live.
Thank you for having
You
me.
know, and it was great because we could have done Zoom with her, and it was very nice.
No, I like
Yeah.
being in person.
No, I
Yeah.
do too.
Looking into the eyes and,
Yeah.
and showing us the app
Right.
and-
So
yeah. She's funny as hell, guys. Go
Oh.
follow her. Like,
shout it out
subscribe.
again, Aaliyah, one more time.
Yeah, we'll just do Instagram this time at Alia.Bajorek.
Yes, follow this woman. She's hilarious.
And do not go stalk her.
Well, you can stalk her, but you must
Really?
be hot and funny and not.
I'll say this. I'll
weird.
say this. If you do slide into my DMs, you better follow me first.
Follow her
because
first.
the amount of people that try to slide into my DMs and it says you both don't follow each other. If you don't even follow me on Instagram, why do you think I'm gonna go out on a date?
Right,
Right.
right. I
So
definitely
listen,
agree. I agree.
Aaliyah's hot. Go to her Instagram, follow.
And
now,
funny, and
but,
funny.
But I've been told I slide into people's DMs dry. I didn't know about this.
Oh, you didn't lube them up first?
I didn't know. Yeah,
She
someone
didn't
told
lube
me
'em
I
up.
like slide because when I hit people up for like spots and stuff, I was told no, you need to like all their pictures first. I'm like, I don't want to
Why?
fuck them. I just want a spot.
Right, right.
But my daughter even said no, like because when she's looking at a guy, like she likes all of his shit before they start to
Oh, there's
DM each
rules
other.
to the
Yes.
online
Well, yeah,
shit,
because sometimes
okay.
you like plant the seed.
All right, that's
Well,
what you
because also
bitches
if
do.
you like find someone's Instagram that you like find attractive, you like 3 photos and then you go, well, balls in your court now.
Okay, so this is what the youngsters
'Cause
do.
I don't-
They're seriously.
You gotta lube them up. You
Yeah.
gotta-
Well, because I don't want to
Spit on
be the
that
one
pussy before you
sliding
eat
into
it.
their DMs.
Right.
Right.
Slide into mine.
So apparently that's a signal now because this is new to me.
Yeah.
Is you gotta like it all first and then you can maybe slide. But I'm like, I'm not trying to like have sex. I'm just trying to get a spot.
Right, right,
You know.
right, right.
But this is what I learned in the process. So
I can learn so much from Aaliyah
I know.
and Gen Z.
Yeah,
I
I mean, if
really can.
I mean, if I'm ever single, I'm just gonna have her hook up my I don't know, gray pussy, gray. I don't know.
Get that Foompa Roompa, baby.
Yeah, fupa.com. Like lesboswithfupas.com.
Hell yeah.
All right, Aaliyah, thank you
All
very
right,
much.
oh, yeah.
You've been amazing.
It's
We
awesome.
love
So
you.
much.
Yeah.